All right, so today we're taking a deep dive into Himachal Pradesh,
Okay.
but we're not focusing on the usual touristy stuff, you
Right.
know, like hill stations and all that.
Yeah.
Our sources this time are all about the wildlife.
Interesting.
Turns out Himachal Pradesh is like this hidden gem of biodiversity.
Oh, okay.
We're talking over 30 wildlife sanctuaries and national parks.
Wow. That's a lot more than I would guess.
Right. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So today's mission, let's uncover what makes the wildlife in these places so special.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay, so first up, the Great Himalayan National Park.
Okay.
It's in the Kulu district, and get this, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Wow. Seriously.
Yep, and it's huge, over 1,100 square kilometers.
That's massive.
I know, right? And it's home to some really elusive animals.
Like what?
Well, the snow leopards, for one.
No way.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate symbol of the Himalayas.
True that.
It's super rare to see.
Makes sense.
Then there's the Himalayan tahr.
Oh, yeah. Those cool mountain goats.
Exactly. They're built for those steep cliffs.
And I bet the bird watching is incredible there, too.
You bet it is.
What kind of birds are we talking about?
Well, the western tragopan, for one.
The what?
The western tragopan, it's a type of pheasant,
Okay.
but it's nicknamed the king of birds.
The king of birds. Why is that?
I guess because it's just so stunning.
I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, you should. It's incredible.
So how do you even experience a park this big?
Well, trekking is a popular option.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Imagine hiking through those mountains and maybe even spotting a snow leopard.
Wow, that would be a dream come true.
I know, right? Okay, now let's switch gears completely
Okay, where are we going?
to Pin Valley National Park.
Pin Valley,
Yep, it's a high-altitude desert.
a desert in Himachal Pradesh.
Yep, you heard that right. It's in the Spiti region.
Huh, that's wild.
I know, right? So different from the lush forests of the Great Himalayan National Park.
Totally.
Yeah.
So what kind of wildlife survives in a desert like that?
Well, it's actually another hotspot for snow leopards.
Wow, really?
Yep, and it's also home to the Siberian ibex.
Siberian ibex, what's that?
They're these large, wild goats with huge horns.
Cool.
I bet that landscape is incredible for photography.
You're telling me stark mountains and then these amazing creatures?
Yeah, it must be a photographer's dream.
Okay, so we've talked about these amazing mammals,
Right.
but what about the birds?
Oh, yeah. The birds? Himachal Pradesh is a birdwatcher's paradise.
Tell me more.
Well, we already mentioned the western tragopan, the king of birds.
Right.
But it's also one of the rarest pheasants in the world.
Seriously.
Yep. And then there's the Himalayan monal.
Himalayan monal.
It's like a living jewel,
Yeah.
vibrant colors, and a long iridescent tail.
That's beautiful.
It's actually the state bird of Himachal Pradesh.
That's fitting.
So where can you see these birds?
Well, our sources mention the Kelatop Kajiar Wildlife Sanctuary.
Where's that?
It's in the Chamba district.
Okay.
It's known for its beautiful forests and meadows.
And the birds, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
But Himachal Pradesh has so many other sanctuaries, too.
Like what?
Well, there's Churtar Wildlife Sanctuary.
Okay.
It has shorter hikes, which is great if you're not up for a major trek.
Yeah, that's a good option.
And you might see barking deer and Himalayan black bears there.
Cool.
Then there's Renuka Wildlife Sanctuary.
Okay.
It's built around Renuka Lake, which is this beautiful heart-shaped lake.
A heart-shaped lake? That's so romantic.
Right. And it's home to leopards, sambar deer, and langurs.
Wow, so much variety in one state.
It's incredible. But all this amazing wildlife faces some serious threats.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, habitat loss is a big one.
Right, development and all that.
Exactly. And climate change is also having an impact.
That's happening everywhere, sadly.
It is. But here's the good news. Local communities and conservation organizations are working hard to protect these species.
That's great to hear.
It is. They're doing things like habitat restoration and anti-poaching patrols.
So important.
Absolutely. So if you ever visit Himachal Pradesh, remember to travel responsibly and respect the wildlife and their habitats.
Definitely.
So yeah, Himachal Pradesh, it's more than just stunning scenery.
Wow.
It's a vital ecological zone that needs our protection.
Totally agree.
It makes you think, you know.
About what?
About how we're all connected to these natural havens.
Yeah.
Even if we don't live there, they're important for the whole planet.
True.
So what's our responsibility to these places?
Yeah, that's a good question to ponder.
It is something to think about long after this deep dive is over.
Sure.